Welcome to the 10th and final module of our course on Circumpolar Innovation. Thanks for sticking with us and seeing us all the way through to the end. This last module is going to look at the very simple question of how do you create a Northern innovation strategy. We've talked about the need, we've talked about the opportunity, we've talked about the dangers. How do we actually move forward? I think there's several key characteristics. We must have a collective sense of purpose. We must have a collective sense of urgency. You will not get an innovation strategy emerging out of the back of somebody's desk. It will not happen because people think that's something we should get to in the fullness of time. We have to take this seriously and we have to do it now. We also have to think in circumpolar terms. You will not get a Northern innovation strategy by one country at a time or even by one region. Scandinavia cannot do this by itself. North America cannot do it by itself. You must do these things together. We have to figure out ways to connect researchers, consumers in a different sort of way, governments, businesses, local communities. We actually have to create a sense of what the demand is. What do people need? What do they want? What quality of life opportunities actually exist in terms of scientific and technological solutions going forward? We have to embrace technology, but we have to be skeptical. We can't embrace it enthusiastically without criticism. We have to be very conscious of the fact that technology can create dramatic negative changes in our communities. So what's the goal? What are we going to talk about this week? It's about creating a circumpolar innovation ecosystem. You cannot simply pick up what works at Silicon Valley. Don't talk to me about Waterloo. Don't tell me about Boston or Lyon, France or Shannon, Ireland. Those things will not work in the North. We need a Northern model. And interestingly, this is the point I'm going to make in this last module. We are not going to create the science and technology in the North. We don't have the capacity. The big research universities, the mega industrial centers are all in the South. We have to figure out how to take everybody else's technology and adapt it for Northern realities. We don't have to invent new stuff. We have to figure out Northern applications. So we have to look at what do our consumers need, what kind of technology is available. Can we actually adapt it into Northern circumstances? Can we create a circumpolar market for the kinds of innovations we're developing by bringing everybody together around the circumpolar world? And then we must educate Northerners about the need for innovation. If the North itself does not embrace innovation, and if the North does not embrace innovation on a circumpolar scale, I almost guarantee we will see the North fall further and further behind with a resulting decline in Northern population, a loss of work in the North, and a lost opportunity for all of us. So we must create a Northern innovation strategy. In this module, we're going to reflect on the ideas of how to do that and what it might look like.